Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. Really nice Saturday afternoon. 11 races to look at. We got stakes action with the armed forces. So here's what we'll do. We'll check out the track, the weather conditions, and turn it over to track announcer Peter Aiello.
Racing at Gulfstream. On the outside, Imbattable was away quickly. Here's Bad Henry up to challenge, and from the far outside, Face Barrio is away with speed. Face Barrio looking to get over as they race to the half-mile point. In between horses, that's Pluma Roja. Befriend the Enemy is toward the rail. 3 wide is race favorite Smart and Sharp, a length and a half better than Breeze Baby. Out the back early is Paradise Drive. Into the far turn they go. Face Barrio, quick on the front end, leads by 3 now. Bad Henry is second, and these top 2 have gone well ahead of the others. Moving up on the outside is Smart and Sharp, now into a joint third. Pluma Roja is out the rail, trying to run home as I'm the best in the world with a quarter of a mile left to go. Face Barrio, a quarter of a mile from home and 3 on top. Bad Henry is there second. Smart and Sharp is now third. Winding up from the back is Paradise Drive, but Face Barrio hasn't seen a rival and is still well clear. Face Barrio now widening the advantage again. This is all Face Barrio under jockey Heriberto Figueroa with an easy win to kick off the Saturday card. Smart and Sharp is up for second. Befriend the Enemy is third, and then Paradise Drive with Breeze Baby fifth for the high 5 in 104 and 3. They're off. Good start for Star Wancho from between horses. Moving out the rail, Joe DiBaggio, and in between horses, the gray Sir Aggravator's on the go. Joe DiBaggio to stick a neck in front. Sir Aggravator is second with Star Wancho third. The Ice Beast on the outside fourth. It's a length and a half to Catching Fish, who races from fifth. Down at the rail, New York Style, and Valid Exchange is last. They go to the half-mile point. Marcos Meneses and Joe DiBaggio clear by 2. Sir Aggravator is second. Star Wancho is third. Wide on the course while fourth is the Ice Beast. Saving ground is New York Style. Valid Exchange is 3 wide, and in between them is Catching Fish. They have 3 furlongs to run. Joe DiBaggio has the lead, but it's only an X. 3 wide. Rios and the favorite Star Wancho making their bid. In between horses, Sir Aggravator. These 3 across the course at the 5/16. They've gone 5 ahead of Valid Exchange, who rallies into force. The Ice Beast is dropped back. Nothing yet from New York Style, and they're at the top of the stretch. These 3 across the course continue to spar. From the inside, Joe DiBaggio. From the center, Star Wancho tries to shift gears, and now he takes a clear lead. From between horses and Sir Aggravator with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Star Wancho, he's kicking gamely, and he's got it won. Sir Aggravator is battling for second with Joe DiBaggio. It's Star Wancho in front. Sir Aggravator was second. Third was Joe DiBaggio. The Ice Beast is fourth. Then Catching Fish in 117 and 3. They're off. Clean beginning. Soon after the start, it was Milk Money who went hunting an advantage with Crazy Cat Cousin speeding through at the rail. Away in good shape his final episode off the flank of the top duo while racing into third. 4 wide is Browsing, 5 wide is Awesome Identity. Down at the rail goes Diosa Fortuna, and out the back early is Late Running tested positive. Into the far turn they go, 3 furlongs from the finish. Crazy Cat Cousin has the lead with rail position. Milk Money in the 2-path second. Green light given to Final Episode, who's 3 wide while third. At the rail, Diosa Fortuna is now fourth. Then the gray Awesome Identity, 5/16 from home. Perez moves on Final Episode, who's up to challenge and take a narrow advantage from Crazy Cat Cousin. Trying to wind it up from the rail is Diosa Fortuna. Wide on the course, Awesome Identity, and they're at the top of the stretch. Final Episode into the drive on top of Bit Green, clear by a length and a half. Crazy Cat Cousin, Diosa Fortuna, Milk Money all battling behind the leader with less than an eighth to go. Final Episode by 3. Milk Money, Diosa Fortuna, they're the battle for second. Back to fourth, Crazy Cat Cousin. Final Episode's a winner. Final Episode by 3 in the end. Milk Money's going to get up for second. Diosa Fortuna third. And that's the third at Gulfstream. Off running. Good start inside for Fulton Street, who heads off for the early lead. Desert Ruler's going to run with him. Away into the top flight goes Russian to Win. Looking for some forward position is Boca Guy. Out the back early is Federal Exchange. In the run out of the chute, it's a speed duel on the front between Desert Ruler and Fulton Street. They're heads apart. The rest of the field line up behind them. In between horses, that's Federal Exchange. 3 wide and Russian to Win. At the rail, Charming Charlie. Deep on the course, Boca Guy. And Chakirin is at the back of the group, but he's not far away. No more than 5 lengths from first to last with 5 furlongs to go. Up front, Fulton Street and Kevin Krieger have the lead, but they've worked hard to get there. From the inside, here's Charming Charlie to go after the leader. In the 2-path is Desert Ruler. From fourth, it's Federal Exchange. Fifth, and out a bit deep on the course, is Russian to Win. He's being asked to quicken a touch now by Reyes. He hasn't got much of a response yet. 4 better than Shakirin and Boca Guy at the back around the far turn. 3 furlongs from the finish. Fulton Street taken on now by Desert Ruler. Desert Ruler within a neck. Fulton Street is second. 3 back to the outside and Russian to Win trying to gather some momentum while wide on the course. Federal Exchange is between horses. Charming Charlie is along the rail. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. Up front, it's Desert Ruler and Miguel Vasquez, strictly the one to beat. Off the turn, widening on the lead. On the far outside, Russian to Win. In between horses, Federal Exchange. From the inside and still right there, Fulton Street with Charming Charlie. Eighth of a mile to go, and this one's over. Desert Ruler has kicked clear with authority, and he's a long gone winner. It's Desert Ruler and Miguel Vasquez by as much as they want. Call it 7 in the end. Fulton Street held on for second. Charming Charlie third. Then Federal Exchange. Russian to Win. They're off. Red Wind and Pearlescent, the first 2 to break the line. Smooth Pebble has speed, and she's moving up the takeover. Away fourth and looking like a queen. Followed fifth between horses by Sweet Pearl, out deep on the course, and Raspberry Ballet. In no hurry early is Journey to the Moon. She's second last. The early trailer is Katie's Dream Girl. And the run around the first turn, the advantage to Smooth Pebble under Romero Mirage. She's clear by 3 while on a hold. Red Wind is second, Pearlescent is third. Looking like a queen is at the rail in fourth. Followed fifth by Sweet Pearl, deep on the course, and Raspberry Ballet. Edgard Zayas riding Journey to the Moon. He's allowed the pace to unfold ahead of him. He's racing about 6 lengths off the speed now, and a gap of 3 more to Katie's Dream Girl. Opening quarter pretty quick, 23 and 4s. They have 5 furlongs remaining. It's Smooth Pebble in front by a length and a half. Closer second, Red Wind. From third, it's Pearlescent. From fourth, Raspberry Ballet. Moving up between horses and Sweet Pearl, looking like a queen, stays put at the rail. Then back to the Journey to the Moon. She's got options on where she wants to go, but she's about 6 lengths off the lead while launching her attack. The trailer is Katie's Dream Girl. Around the far turn they go. There goes Zayas. Here goes Journey to the Moon. She was 6th, and boom! With a big blitz to take the lead. Red Wind is back to second. Pearlescent wondered what happened. Sweet Pearl gets into the clear, and they're at the top of the stretch. 3/4 in 12-4 with a power move. Journey to the Moon now has a 3-length lead. Down the center in Sweet Pearl from between horses, Red Wind. Late run from Katie's Dream Girl, but you'll never see a move more decisive than that as Journey to the Moon powers clear. Journey to the Moon posing for the picture and 4 on top. Sweet Pearl was second. Katie's Dream Girl ran third and looking like a queen. Finished 4th. Racing in the Pembroke Park Handicap. Lamplighter Jack quick off the blocks with Laker Mamba moving out the rail. Splitting horses lure him in, and up on the outside it's Calibrator. Second last early is Journeyman. The early trailer is Soleil Volante. In the run around the first turn, Lamplighter Jack has rail position and the lead and tries to slow it down early. Calibrator moves to take second around Laker Mamba, who's back to third. Lure him in is in the 2-path while racing in 4th. Next at the rail is Journeyman, and 4 to the trailer, Soleil Volante. Separated by about 7 lengths in the run to the backstretch, and Lamplighter Jack, the Tapeta specialist, leads by a length and a half. Calibrator's latched onto him second. Laker Mamba's at the rail third for Prado, followed 4th by Lure Him In. Then down at the inside, it's Journeyman. The trailer still Soleil Volante. The leader still Lamplighter Jack. 24-1 for the opening quarter. There's half a mile to go. Lamplighter Jack in a bid to make it all the way. He went 48-4 for the opening half mile and leads a length and a half. Calibrator's had a smooth trip, so has Lure Him In. He's up to third now. Laker Mamba backpedals, then Journeyman and Soleil Volante. Around the far turn they go. Now the pace quickens. Lamplighter Jack nursing a half-length lead. Calibrator more earnest in the saddle to try to get after him second. Lure Him In is a driven third. He's not yet responded. At the rail, it's Laker Mamba. Soleil Volante tries to negotiate traffic trouble after 3/4 in 1:12-2. Less than a quarter of a mile to come. Lamplighter Jack, he still has the lead, but it's time to go to work. Lure Him In begins to find his feet on the far outside in between horses and Calibrator. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Lure Him In tries to gain on Lamplighter Jack close to home. Lure Him In, gathering him in. Lure Him In tries to get Lamplighter Jack, who's dead game. Lamplighter Jack held on. Lure Him In, not with enough punch to get by. He had to settle for second. Calibrator was third in the Pembroke Park. By 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're off. Good start from the outside for El DeLeo and Mr. American. Silver and black rushing forward. Here's the favorite Legacy Isle sent through at the rail, and Legacy Isle now works to the lead. Silver and black together with Mr. American second and third. Prudencio comes away in fourth. Then it's El DeLeo with Kingfish Stevens toward the rail. Il Miracolo is toward the back of the group, and the trailer is Copper Master. They go to the half-mile point. The speed is on from Legacy Isle, who went 22 and 3 to the quarter, and now is half a mile from home and 3 on top. Silver and black is second. Mr. American is third. Toward the outside, Prudencio. At the rail, it's Catfish Stevens. Improving through traffic is Il Miracolo. He just went by El DeLeo, and Copper Master is still last. They're under the top of the stretch, and Legacy Isle threatens to turn some heads as he's now 5 to the good. From the outside, it's Prudencio. Il Miracolo trying to work home with El DeLeo on the outside. Kingfish Stevens is toward the rail. Mr. American off heels, and they're at the top of the stretch. Legacy Isle wheels for home on a 5-length lead. Prudencio is second. Il Miracolo on the outside with Catfish Stevens, and an eighth of a mile remains. Legacy Isle getting tired, but still well clear. He's done everything right. The money was on, and the money was right. Here's Legacy Isle in front. Legacy Isle by 4 in the end. Il Miracolo for second. Third was Prudencio. Closer fourth, either El DeLeo, Copper Master, in 118 and 1. They're off. Miss Uella was away cleanly. Up on the outside, Katie's a Lady put into play early. From between horses, Grandma's Pudding is now racing to the top flight. Miss Z's on the outside, then Nana Fanny. Length and a half to I Believe in Magic. The early trailer is Soul of an Angel. The early leader is Katie's a Lady. Katie's a Lady to the top of the backstretch, in front by 2. From the outside, Miss Z a joint second with Grandma's Pudding right alongside. And it's a gap of another 2 to Nana Fanny, racing together with a well-settled Miss Uella. A length and a half to I Believe in Magic, and the trailer is Soul of an Angel. That's the field, the 8 of them, as they make their way 5 furlongs from the finish. The leader is Katie's a Lady. She's comfortable, a length and a half in front. Miss Z is there second. Moving up on the inside, Grandma's Pudding is now third. I Believe in Magic on the outside. I Believe in Magic is now raced up on the far outside. She's up within 4 lengths of the lead. Miss Uella is stuck in traffic, but still patiently handled. Right alongside her, Nana Fanny. Soul of an Angel is last. 48 and 3 for the opening half mile. Edgar Perez harnessing the speed of Katie's a Lady, who has the lead. The rail is open for Miss Uella if she wants to follow the leader. From the outside, I Believe in Magic. Miss C dropping back. That did Nana Fanny no favors, as Grandma's Pudding is in the clear. And now trying to get out is the favorite Miss Uella. She's in the pink cap. Zayas working to the clear. He's got no problems now. From the far outside, it's I Believe in Magic. Nana Fanny, after being inconvenienced, turns for home while gaining ground at the rail. Off the turn on the stretch drive, Grandma's Pudding taken on now by Miss Uella with no excuse down the center. At the rail, Katie's a Lady, then Nana Fanny. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Grandma's Pudding is very game. She's giving Miss Uella all she wants, but Miss Uella is too much, and Miss Uella powers forward to win by a length and a half. Grandma's Pudding second, Katie's a Lady third, Nana Fanny finished fourth. And they're off. Good start for Hotline to Heaven. Sent forward is Chasing Joy to show some speed. These 2 race on. Down at the inside, Olympic Fencer won't be far away. These 3 now across the course. No Decaf comes away racing into fourth in a good tracking spot with Winter Seller at the rail. Splitting horses, Be Naughty With Me, and out 3 wide, Cajun Spice. A gap of another 2 to That's a Fancy Fox with Bunker Bunny, and the trailer is Secretive Miss. Around the far turn they go with the rail advantage, Chasing Joy by a neck. 3 wide, no decaf, 2-path, Hotline to Heaven. These three now about 3 better than Be Naughty With Me, who strides into 4th. 3 wide in Cajun Spice, then Winter Cellar. Dropping back is Olympic Fencer. Trying to rally from the back is That's a Fancy Fox, and there's a 1/4 mile left to go. Jaime Torres sitting chilly on Chasing Joy, who's strictly the one to catch. Off the turn on top by 2.5. Second is Hotline to Heaven down the center in Cajun Spice with an 1/8 mile remaining. Chasing Joy has no danger. She's home and cooled. 7-2 on Chasing Joy, and she'll win it and win it easily. Good battle here for second. Hotline to Heaven trying to hold off No Decaf. Hotline to Heaven and No Decaf in a place photo. Cajun Spice is 4th. Then Winter Cellar and That's a Fancy Fox in 105-2. And they're off. She's second in the 2-path. Ground on her inside. Race. And a 1/4 mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch.
Precocity.
Strategic speed. Some speed at 2, but can carry it on through their later careers.
Improbable, full of run.
Improbable, now a Grade 1 winner.
It is a complete runaway, an authoritative run.
It's Improbable to win the Whitney.
Racing in the Armed Forces Stakes. Good start in the center for Cheerful Charlie, who's headed off for the early lead. Dangerous Ride's going to run with him. Maximo comes away in the top flight. He's now 3rd. Live as Life is a bit deep on the course, but not far away. The 2 at the back are Tigre and Lights of Broadway. In the run around the first turn, Marcos Meneses harnessing the speed of Cheerful Charlie. Maximo is keyed up, and Zayas is trying to control him, but Maximo won't stop till he gets to the top, and he's there now while under a strong hold. They're going quickly here. Cheerful Charlie is there second. They've gone 7 ahead of Live as Life, who's now 3rd. Dangerous Ride is 4th. Lights of Broadway with pace ahead of him. Likewise, Tigre at the back of the group. Maximo running off. Maximo less than 5 furlongs from home. He's on top by 3 while still under stout restraint. Cheerful Charlie is there second. On the far outside, it's Tigre. Lights of Broadway is moving between horses. Live as Life is next, and that shuffles Dangerous Ride, the last of the 6. They won a big-time second quarter as the half mile was 47-2. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Maximo has the lead, but how much is in reserve? He has the lead by 2 as they start to get after him. Cheerful Charlie is second and gaining ground. Lights of Broadway 3rd at the rail. Live as Life is now 4th as they move to the top of the stretch. They've got to Maximo. His lead is gone as Cheerful Charlie is taken over. Lights of Broadway, Live as Life, Tigre, and Dangerous Ride. Cheerful Charlie, the one reeling on well. He's in front with Lights of Broadway taking aim. Live as Life is next. Down the center and Tigre with a late punch. There's an 1/8 mile to go. Marcos Meneses trying to get 1 more furlong from Cheerful Charlie. He's in front. Lights of Broadway takes another shot at him. Cheerful Charlie needs the wire. Here's Lights of Broadway surging forward. Photo finish, Lights of Broadway or Cheerful Charlie, then Tigre, and 141-4. They're off and running. Good start for Between the Covers from the far outside with Nippon away in good shape. They're both trying to get over with Poetic Code trying to hunt racing room toward the fence. First team is in tight. Stormy Victory's also off heels as they sort themselves out. Baker Block saves ground toward the rail with Cynic out a bit deep on the course. Not as wide as Voice of Now. He's 5 or 6 wide. Cynic's throwing his head around. A gap of 2 to Starship Skywalker. He settles in about 7 lengths off the lead. 3 better than Silver Mat. And way back early is Polindoro. 24-2 for the opening quarter speed. As they head into the backstretch, it's Between the Covers. Edgard Zayas doling out the speed, 3 parts of a length to Voice of Now in second. Stormy Victory between horses third. Good trip here for Poetic Code. 4th behind the speed, 2 better than Nippon, who's now racing from 5th. And it's Baker Block racing ahead of first team and Cynic. At the rail, it's Starship Skywalker, then Silver Mat, and Dial Long Distance to find Polindoro. 48-2 for the opening half mile. There's less than half a mile to go. It's a well-rationed Between the Covers to the far turn, trying to extend his advantage. Stormy Victory is second. Voice of Now is third. At the rail, it's Poetic Code. Nippon is next. Baker Block working hard as they round the far turn. Between the Covers threatens to blow this wide open. He's got everybody behind him stretched out. From the inside, it's Poetic Code. Running home from the back is Silver Mat. Trying to find some place to work is Starship Skywalker, and they're at the top of the stretch. Between the Covers has this to throw away. Poetic Code, the nearest pursuer. Starship Skywalker's up the fence. Final 1/8 of a mile, and Between the Covers has bid this field a pleasant Saturday good evening. Good run from Starship Skywalker at 40-1. He's going to get up for second. Between the Covers, handily. Starship Skywalker second. Nippon ran third, then Poetic Code and Voice of Now.
And that wraps up Saturday's action. Hey, we're coming right back on Sunday with another 11-race card. Our first race post 12:25 p.m. A couple of really nice allowance races on the card. So good luck with your selections tonight while you're handicapping, and meet us here tomorrow at 12:25 p.m. Good night. Good luck.